In Hogwarts Legacy, Natty is a very unique individual when compared to her peers. She can cast spells without her wand, she's an animagus, and she may be getting a new talent very soon, assuming of course she doesn't already have it. Hello crows and non-crows alike, my name is Joe Mack, otherwise known as Support Crow, and today we're going to predict the future of Natsai Onai.
Together we shall cast ourselves into the future.
Is Natsai Onai possibly a seer? First, what is a seer? A seer is a witch or wizard that has the gift of seeing into the future with their inner eye. However, centaurs are also known to have seers among their number. Seers can predict prophecies, which are recorded by the Ministry of Magic and stored in their Hall of Prophecy in the Department of Mysteries. The most famous being Cassandra Blavatsky, the author of the Hogwarts textbook Unfucking the Future, who was born in 1894 around the time Hogwarts Legacy takes place. Not to be confused with Cassandra Trelawney, who was also a celebrated and gifted seer and the great-great-grandmother of Professor Sybil Trelawney during Harry Potter's time in Hogwarts. There is a question about whether or not the two Cassandras are the same person, but that's yet to be confirmed. So the question, could Natsai Onai be a seer?
The truth lies buried like a sentence deep within a book, waiting to be read. But first, you must broaden your minds. First, you must look beyond.
Well, Natsai's mother, who is our divination professor, is said to be a gifted seer, and according to Sybil Trelawney, the gift of sight can be passed down through the generations. Seers are a rare occurrence in the wizarding world, but if your family is known to have had a seer, then your chances of being one are increased. However, Sybil also says that the inner eye skips 3 generations, which is why she is a seer and her great-great-grandmother is one also. So the chances of Natsai also being a seer directly after her mother being one is very unlikely. This is, of course, if we can take Sybil at her word here.
Hello?
Now, I find it interesting that in the game there is an emphasis on seeing the unseen. Percival Rackham is a seer.
Every year a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves.
We're friends with a daughter of a seer. And we ourselves can see things that others can't.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too, but we've never known of another who could.
Shoot, there's even a portrait of a seer in the grand staircase. Despite seers being a very rare occurrence in the wizarding world, we seem to be kinda running into them. My theory is that in Hogwarts Legacy 2, Natsai is going to gain this unprecedented gift of foresight. A gift she'll need to learn how to control, likely learning how to do so from her mother. The conflict in Natty's journey in the first game was that she could not just watch injustice unfold and let it happen. Well, what happens when choosing to see it no longer becomes a choice? She's going to start having these "that's so Raven" moments, and she'll run off into danger at a moment's notice. Natsai is a very actionable person, and if she sees someone that needs help, she is going to help them. However, how well can she keep up with that if she's always seeing someone that needs help? I believe the conflict for Natsai in the sequel is learning how to turn that part of herself off. Or she'll end up exhausting herself trying to do the right thing. And perhaps she'll learn how to hone that skill of foresight into a tool she can use to fight against dark wizards. Grindelwald had the gift of foresight, and he was quite the formidable opponent because of that.
I love you.
I hate Paris.
Imagine if we flip the script a little, and have Natsai use her sight to see the trouble before it happens. I bet she'd be even tougher. Thank you for watching. Let me know where you see Natsai's story going in the sequel down in the comments. And be sure to stick around for the next Hogwarts Legacy vid where I break down exactly what I believe Hogwarts Legacy needs to have in its sequel. Until then though, be safe, be well, be kind, bye bye.